Hello, welcome back to our weekly devotions at Trinity Lutheran Church in West Bend. I'm Pastor David Schoob. I'm glad you could join me today. Today we read just one verse from the book of Genesis. It's Genesis 1:31. God saw everything that God had made, and indeed it was very good. And there was evening and there was morning the sixth day. All that was made was very good. I think I need to spend more time reading that particular verse. God created that which is very good. I have trouble remembering that. I get caught up in all the hatred, all the war, all the pain in the world. I just want to scream, why? Why is it like this? Why is it so terrible? How can everything be so messed up? And yet there's something beautiful and wonderful in the midst of it all as well. I need to look at the world and be reminded, in God's eyes, it's all very good. Not all the actions we take or the things we do, but the reality of creation, the totality of all of us together, is very good. This final week of May, I invite you to get in tune with the goodness of the world around you, to see the goodness of God and the wonder and beauty of it all. Get lost in it from time to time. Go out to a park and enjoy the sun and the trees and the children around you. And say, it's good. Go to the zoo or a wildlife center and watch the grace of the animals, the wonder of how they're made. And say in your heart, it's good. It's good in God's eyes, and we need it. Walk down the street and see the wonder of all the people around you. It's good. This is the life that God brought into being. And then, look in the mirror and stare and hear the words and indeed believe the words that you are very good. We have trouble affirming that sometimes. At the end of the devotions, there's a link to a song from Prince of Egypt, Through Heaven's Eyes. Listen to it. Remember to look at your place in this life, in this created order, through heaven's eyes, and then look at the world through those eyes as well. Mike Yaconelli, before his death, left us a beautiful image of this. He writes, I had retreated to the Oregon coast to be alone. The questions of my faith were draining the life out of me, and I desperately needed solitude. One afternoon, I took a walk to the edge of the Oregon coast. The sky was dark and menacing, the wind strong and wild, the water crashing against the rocks, chaotic and deafening, thunderous. There I stood inches away from the life-threatening water, and I was frightened. And yet I was covered with a gentle mist, soothing my soul, silently awakening me to a presence. There God was, in the eye of the stormy waters, asking me to come to God. God's gentleness was only perceptible in the rushing, crashing waters of my questions. Let me stand precariously close to the dark and menacing skies of doubt so I can hear the fierce and gentle, loving voice of my Jesus who drowns out my fears and stands just beyond my questions with open arms. Now go and listen to the song. Listen and know that in God's great and marvelous creation, you are very good. Have a good week.